which I could relate as challenges. But today we're going to learn about um I said um um sorry. Someone could be used to doing certain things up underground or something like that. So I could be part of crime or something like that. I said, or something. It ain't something like that. That's exactly what it is. I gotta stop saying that because when you say it's something like that, more or less, you're not sure about what it is that you're saying exactly just yet. And someone has been, somebody's name could be Gisette or Lizette or some shit like that. Look, I gotta get that out of my goddamn vocabulary. Someone's name could be Gisette, Jesse, Gillette. It's along those lines. Again, some saying somewhat or something like that, or some sort, someone there's a person or an individual that is taking it as if you're not certain or for sure about exactly of your prophecy or what you're speaking on or exactly what you're channeling. That's exactly what this is. Also, I'm hearing listen up, kids, because there was a podcast from a long time ago. However, she based her, it was a dreadhead girl that she based it based off of the lifestyle of how things were moving around in Chicago. And I want to say like they shut her down or they shut down that podcast after a while because they felt like it was like not relevant about certain things. However, how she went about it was not how it should have went. The thing of it is, when it comes to certain instances, kidnapping, robbing, um, shootouts and stuff like that, you have to be very much so fully aware of yourself, your capability, your energy, and things like that. Due to the simple fact, it's very, very important for your health to be in order so you could be able to counteract exactly what's happening. Okay, so counteract the certain attacks and how people gonna come at you. Like how for me to pick up exactly the next move that they were hoping to do was to allow the dog that they're training at this time to go loose, which allowed me to know that this person is either a current police officer, retired police officer, or some sort of officer, or has some type of dealing with police, churches, and religious group. Because, you know, how that dog was behaving, that was enough. However, you know, this is enough to allow me to let people know, like, you gotta be aware about how people are moving. So, you know, people are like, oh, they're not gonna believe me. Yes, they will. You just gotta be able to explain and elaborate effectively and efficiently about whether it's people and animals or whatever. Somebody is it's a female right now that's really, really doing they dangest to hope someone can keep going around in circles so it does not get back to them. Someone's name could be Donna or Donette, Desiree, Daniela. They are literally Lizette, Jeanette, Janetta, Juanita. These names are very prevalent at this time. Regina, um, someone's last name could be Luciano. It's a female. It's 10 females right now. Okay? They are literally, and I mean literally, working they butts to the core to cover up something. One person can be a lab technician, another person works in a children's hospital, another person could work at an animal shelter or could be a veterinarian. Another person could be military, ex-military, or have ties to aerodynamics, or be a pharmacist that's involved. Another person is a political person, and another person do something with the keyboards, music, or something like that. Or they could be, it ain't something like that. It's exactly like this. They could be admin, okay? One person is definitely from the military. Another one is a lawyer or judge, and they could be part of like Eastern Stars or something like that, some sort of organization. Another one is they could be a part of a church group. They could be like the treasury or the deacon board or the ministry board, wanting to become a minister or some sort. Like I'm getting like one of them, two of them got like some sort of podcast where they, oh, we're empowering women and we're helping women. They're the main ones, the main corporates that go behind all kind of women, talking about women, what they wear and what they dress or whatever. One of them in particularly, they could have been like part of them streets. And when I say part of the streets, I guarantee one of these females, one of them is Hispanic. I want to say she either like Panamanian, Dominican, like she brown skinned. But however, it is like, because I'm hearing someone speaking in Spanish in a podcast. However, they based it off of a religious group. And when they basing this off a religious group, if you were to confront this female about her ties from back in the day, she gonna be the first one like, why are you bringing it up? No, why are we not bringing it up? Because you're quick to talk about how someone dressing, how they do their hair, makeup, clothes, and stuff like that. However, you decided to devote yourself to the Most High. Don't sit there and get mad at people that, hey, they're not there yet, or that's just not their choice. Because thou shalt not judge. Because if we did, it's one that she's sitting here talking all this nonsense, and everybody surrounding her, they still out here doing scamming, identity fraud, thieves, and stuff like that. Low key, she right now currently is investing in her relatives that's still in the streets like this. So somebody is in a ministry group, and she definitely from the Caribbean, could be from New York City, Jersey, Philadelphia, Virginia, Georgia, California, or here in fucking Florida. And she called herself being on a podcast or something like that. And I'm getting someone chopping them guns. I feel like she just got veneers done. She just got her teeth done, or getting her teeth fixed. Something about her feet. But it's like she likes to wear certain clothes, don't like to put on too much makeup or whatever. However, this is a person that's quick to forget what she used to do back in them days. Quick to forget that she was one of them tricks back in them days. But however, this would be a person quick to talk about, oh, why you talking to some girls like that, and knowing that her marriage is in shambles. If not, she recently got divorced and was like, oh, the marriage and doing right now, trying to do collateral cleanup to convince the congregation on healthy ways to let go of marriages. Right now, there's someone doing their best to do a sermon on how to have a healthy way to get away out of divorces and stuff like that, knowing dang well she was the cause of her divorce in the first place, and low key dealing with women on the whole time. Also, the crimes that she committing right now, I'm getting like somebody calling back to like Santo Domingo, Santiago, San Pedro, like in the old little country towns where she come from, calling them relatives to fly in or come in to help do some YN stuff for her. Like, oh, I need you to play like you're gonna be a lover of this person so we can get them out of the way. And it's like, I'm hearing somebody saying, Titi, why would you do something like that? You in the church. But it's like, they messy like that. Someone literally lying, talking about, oh no, I just need somebody to get out of the way. But these be people on the low, still got contact, but you in the church though. When you in the church, you ain't got no business dealing with people from the streets like that. You supposed to be saving them, and now you invested into their bad behavior, and then talking about you gonna come to church. I give somebody, this woman literally offered like a nephew, cousin, or relative $20,000. However, you got to come to church with me, and it's more where it come from that, like, you got to repent. God see everything, sugar. God see everything. One of them I'm hearing Garcia, something like that, Garza. But whatever it is, on top of that, one of the kids are very, very smart, but they just don't want to go to school. Like, I feel like they don't do great in school, or it's just like it's something about noise, but they know how to hack into computer systems and stuff like that. Been investing in that. Someone's name definitely is Lizette, or starts with an L. Louisa, Luana, Johanna, something of that sort. However, she is definitely investing in that, but quick to go talking about Jeanette, quick to go ahead and hide behind the church. Okay, this is how they gonna get their church found out. Somebody feels so naked and exposed. However, back to the main thing, students, you got to learn, like I was talking about in Chicago. She was talking about like something happened and there's, shootouts going on. And it's like, she was like, tell her kids that somebody coming to them, you need to scream like World Star or some weird shit. However, no, more often than not, you got to know how your attacker is coming for you, what type of things they used to. I feel like they hoping to bring back where they bring in the sleep cloths. It's called sleep cloths because meaning when they put it on there, it's about 10 to 15 to 20 seconds before once they cover your mouth that you're going to pass out. Now, based off of more often than not, back in the day, more women were weighing less than 150, so the chemicals that they were putting on the cloths, it was going to knock you out and it was going to hold you for at minimum about 30 minutes to an hour to wherever it was that they were going to transport you at. However, this leads to that second part where I said, if y'all don't know why certain Asian people wear masks still, and here in the States, it's for a very, very big reason. More often than not, I could tell which country, either Japan, Korea, or China, you could tell more or less what kind of mask they're wearing and what type of things, because they don't have it here in the United States for these type of masks, because they will counteract and they are accustomed to. When you go to these other foreign countries, baby, they gonna snatch you up with the mask real quick. They gonna have them handkerchiefs. If not, they gonna have little paper towel stuff with them chemicals on there. Boom, they grab you from one of your sides where they feel like you not really strong at. If not, more often than not, they sizing you up. Some nowadays they get the weight wrong. A lot of times they get people's weight wrong because they'll be over like, oh, they about $150 or something like that, and they be thinking that they about to knock you out, and they be like, why this motherfucker not knocked out? Because that person really about another type of weight or something like that. Because they guesstimate more often than not the chemicals that they're going to use against you based off of your weight. And when they don't know for sure what your weight is, that's how it messes up. Other part of it is how healthy you are, how well you take care of your health, and how you know how to counteract chemicals. That's very important for you to know chemistry, where people be like, oh, when you get out of school, you don't need to know any of that information. Are you sure? Shit, I've been that kid where school is cool. But those who think school ain't for you is a fool. Or, school means educate yourself, meaning forever learning, meaning a book should be around you at all fucking times, depending on what type of lifestyle you live in and how you live in, and you don't know how you live in, okay, you already messed yourself up. You call yourself being a leader or part of an organization or a gang, you already fucking failed if you don't know how every other type of thing can work. Jiu-jitsu, kung fu, weapons combat. If you don't know none of that stuff, what the fuck you being a goddamn leader? You could be part of the gang. Yeah, I'm strong. Shit, strong ain't gonna outdo a motherfucker that know how to do combative moves on your ass. That being strong ain't gonna outdo a motherfucker that know how to do goddamn MMA and knock your ass down the sides. Being strong ain't gonna do shit for a motherfucker that know how to move around a goddamn knife or a gun. Shit, that shit, it don't mean nothing. Shit, I done seen motherfuckers look like goddamn toothpicks go ahead and outdo motherfuckers that about 200, 300, 400 fucking pounds and get their ass the fuck down. If not, knock their ass out just like that. So it's like how you out here, attempting to do certain things and you don't have the knowledge or capability, let alone training yourself. I'm a boxer. Shit, boxing ain't outdoing an MMA or a UCF fighter at any given fucking time or day. Shit, you can do copieta. Copieta don't mean a motherfucking thing. It just means you got the fucking endurance, core strength to hold on. But shit, that holding on ain't gonna last for too motherfucking long. Shit, you could do jiu-jitsu, but jiu-jitsu ain't gonna do anything. You gotta have a fucking combined thing, unless what's his name? Michael White. That's a motherfucker that's doing a mixed martial of every fucking thing. That's a motherfucker that can stand alone, be on his motherfucking own, and you try him, you man down already off the jump. The biggest part of it is, like I said, back to the masks and stuff like that. There's certain chemicals. A lot of people laugh about Vicks Rub. Vicks Rub is your biggest defense. When you wear them masks and you don't have Vicks Rubs put on the back of that, mixed in with a pouch of certain oils, motherfuckers, somebody come and try to attack your ass, and more often than not, they're looking at the arm or the side of the body that you're not going to protect yourself. More often than not, they don't watch you for some people, they don't watch you for about 3-4 months. Other times, they watch you for about 3 or 4 hours before the attack. No one is attacked by like meaningless or senseless type shit. More often than not, they seeing, are you by yourself? Are they seeing, are these days, are you glued to your phone or not? Other times is what part of their body they don't use. Are you a lefty or you a righty or shit? It's smart to be ambidextrous. It's very smart to know how to utilize both sides of your fucking body. Because the more that you don't know how to utilize both sides of your body, shit, they got you. Oh, that person right-handed. With them being right-handed, you know what we can do, shit. Go ahead and attack them from the right side because they right side gonna be their dominant side. And more often than not, if there's a person that's a left-hander, more often than not, when it's you a person that's dominant on your right side, they're gonna send a left-hander to you. Military strategic wise, they're gonna send a left-hander. It's got to make common sense to whatever it is. That's when you know you get hit. Whistleblowers, shit, motherfuckers don't be acting like, oh, I didn't see it coming. What you mean you don't see it coming? You got to know when somebody trying to come for your fucking life. You better know how it is. Like I said, since I was a little fucking kid, I remember the Garcia. I want to say he was like Venezuelan or Colombian or some shit like that. He said, anybody ever take you? He was like, forget anything. He said, I know you don't know your numbers that well, but he was the first one to say, taught me how to knew my numbers. He said, you always read them goddamn card tags. He said, I don't care where you at, how far you go, remember card tags. So I've been a person to always make sure remember a card tag. You'll know by what's going on around you by the way you feel. That was something he always said. He said, you know how it is by the way you feel. You getting anxious or nervous around a person, either they're very anxious or nervous due to the simple fact they're doing something wrong or something that they need to say and they holding back. So shit, I was taught that shit since I was a little girl. Loudon, Oklahoma, Fort Sill, apartment H6, right behind the Sandpiper. I still remember that shit to this day. And it's like more or less he was the one that was teaching me how people would come at you with the knives and stuff like that. Being mindful about how they will snatch you up, when you're supposed to submit, when you're not supposed to submit, when you actually are capable of fighting back, because shit, you can size it up. More often than not, they're going to either be three inches or 3 feet taller than you, or they're going to be like, it's like 3 pounds to 30 pounds, either heavier or lighter than you. So it's just like, you got to know exactly how it is, but more or less start walking around with, it's particular oils that you would need in order to counteract those sleeping medications, because you got to know the chemical balance of it for it to like where they sitting there trying to hold it, and at least if you know that you got on a fucking mask, you can fight off for a little bit. So while they still trying to take your ass, you get a chance to fucking fight back or scream, because the more they're gonna do, all they're gonna do is try to press the motherfucking thing harder on your face in the hope that it's doing it. But if you got on a fucking mask and you got on the right fucking chemicals behind that goddamn mask, you gave yourself a fighting chance, and you just saved yourself about an extra 3 minutes to 30 minutes before if it can take effect, or if they overruling your goddamn body. That's why it's always fucking important to want to like defend yourself. But these will be like the people that's going to usually come for you or attack you. The only reason why they're going to do that because they feel there is some sort of weakness in you. So in this situation, like, that's why I'm like, it's a whole bunch of females that sitting here convincing some men to do certain things because they don't want to feel judgment. Shit, Sheila right now attacking due to the simple fact, what, you're making me pay for what Georgetta and Craig made, his soul rest eventually, that, what you had to go through with him. Don't sit there and make me pay for that. I'll be damned. I'm not making my kids pay for nothing that just because you was an asshole of a fucking supposed to be parent. It don't require me to do that to my goddamn kid. Like, I seen the whole situation, but it's like, sure, to keep going around, ring around the rosy with their ass so they can feel like you don't know exactly what the fuck it is, because they feel you fucking confused, but you hitting on every time that I come on this motherfucking line, it be fucking them up, because it's like, she hitting on this. I know it's called ring around the rosy because you thought you was going to put your girl through the ringer. I'll be damned. Shit, you be kind to me, you'll get blessed indefinitely. Show your ass. I promise you everything that you feel like you had in the past, current, and doing it that you hide in the closet, nigga, you gonna be exposed. So keep my motherfucking name out y'all mouth. That's why, like, some people sit here working with quote unquote family. Shit, you could be in the military. You could be part of the government. I'm going to expose you. Period. You have ill intent towards me and I ain't did shit to you. Okay, game on. But you're gonna keep my YouTube up, so I'm not tripping either way. Cause y'all come in here every day. Oh, she on live, guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and get live and see whose lives we fucking up next. I have zero problem with that because guess what? I owe none of these motherfuckers no type of loyalty. None. But the most high. God sees everything. So apparently how you know God? Go have a talk to God. I thought you was a Christian. You got a main line to God, but your main situation that you doing, just like I just revealed, whoever this Caribbean Hispanic woman feeling like you holier than motherfucking thou, you just got exposed. Somebody's name is Glendale. Somebody could stay in Glendale apartments, neighborhood, or street. Oh, I thought this was discreet. Ain't nothing discreet when it comes to me. Someone is being very, 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 very immature. You a grown woman in your damn 50s and 60s, and you over here acting immature as such. Well, let's go ahead and put the icing on the cake, because some of y'all making grave mistakes because you making people pay for some stuff that you went through when you was 10, 11, and then you 20 and 21. Don't do that. You sit here paying for people like, let me pay for a hitman to get rid of this woman because I'm looking to cloak myself behind the energy. So I'm gonna get my nephews and my cousins and them, and I'm gonna offer them about $20,000. $20,000 don't go far. Shit, $20,000 is barely getting you a brand new car these days. Barely. That's barely enough to even get a startup business, let alone a company or e-commerce going. It's like somebody is planning or hoping to do something to get people, oh, be on our side, be on our side. If anything, I feel like the streets is sitting there talking like, hold on, little shawty, let me work with you. Too easy. Just stay on my good side. That's it. If someone's basic rules is don't lie and don't cross, that's too easy to do. But apparently somebody's getting mad because, oh, you not ready to live in your truth, boo-boo. You not ready to live in your truth, but quick to talk about, oh, I'm in the church. I'm at the church every Tuesday to Wednesday. Oh, you a Jehovah's Witness. It's Saturday. What you doing on my YouTube? It's Saturday. Aren't you supposed to be knocking on some doors, talking about the Lord and his deliverance? But not here on my YouTube because you too concerned. Somebody 30 to 43 years old sitting here watching me, knowing you need to be over there pertaining to your 2 to 3 kids. But you too concerned about what somebody's saying, like, nah, ain't no BS in this nonsense. When you one of the kids back in the day where your mama was sitting there selling you, talking about, oh, Mr. Jones, the maintenance man, he just coming over here to fix something, but you had to get dressed up and comb your hair, and you get your little swoop to do, got your little fro curls going on, you trying to wear your little outfit, trying to go outside, but your mama told you couldn't go outside. But unbeknownst to you, this motherfucker supposed to be fixing the stove, and he over there sitting there eyeballing you. You low-key catching him like, why are you looking at me like you didn't know when you was getting tricked out and pimped out? Then eventually when your mama left out and stepped out when she was still in them clubs and in them streets, coming in the house doing all the strange things to you, but you telling your mama and she telling you a lie. Somebody sitting here, that's your story, baby. That's your story. However, it's your story, it's your history, but you want to be over here destroying and starting stuff with somebody because it's like somebody's name is Michael. Somebody is from Jackson, Mississippi. Gotta be starting something. You gotta be mindful about that. And then when you going as hard as you going, is it worth it when somebody can sit there to expose it? Oh, well, we gonna sit here and do this to them. Baby, whatever you gonna do, God got a bigger purpose. So whatever it is that you doing, oh, we gonna poison your food, your drink, your stuff for your hair because we don't want, because people like your hair. Shit, people like my hair when I was bald headed, short, long, you name it. Don't ever run your mouth about Rita ain't able to grow that hair, baby, because that's one thing that I knew how to do since a little girl. But however, I got hating females. Baby, it's hate in your spirit. That's jealousy and envy. And it ain't beautiful. Because somebody's right now, it's somebody's husband sitting there looking at their wife like, every time that they hear my voice, and I feel like they low key when they out of the motherfucking house, they probably come to this bitch and be watching it on their own accord. They probably low key be going to my page on the low. I don't blame them. But you sit here, I'm gonna hate on her and I'm gonna go in the group chat. He probably looking at you like you miserable and a piece of motherfucking disgusting piece of individual and ready to leave. If not, he probably already cheating, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Shit, it's some dykes on here, some lesbos. Shit, that bitch probably sitting there. If she give me a chance, I'll go ahead and lick her like tomorrow. She could be a pillow princess for me. You right, bitch. I know I can be a pillow princess for you. Boo boo. Do better, and you ain't gotta be worried about somebody talking about they're doing this, they're doing. Bitch, I'm fluid. Ain't shit wrong with it. I ain't interested in being in a relationship with a woman, but shit, if she want it and is it worth this shit, she might get it. You see? Y'all out here embarrassed and ashamed of your goddamn self, sitting there trying to cloak yourself and everything else and go after a fucking woman because why? You scared to be yourself. People gonna judge me. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about an image. What's the image? My image is in Most High's eyes, not a human being's eyes that still got motherfucking sins and secrets and discretion and shit like that that you still working through for me to be concerned about. What the fuck you feeling? I feel it's irrelevant. Shit, I feel like I'm a big deal for a motherfucker that gotta go up there to get a senator, a mayor, a Congress, another motherfucker, and military bitches to go ahead and come hack my shit. Shit, I feel good. If anything, that was a confidence boost. That's a confidence boost. You gotta be a real bad motherfucker. She's a bad man, pajama. Hey. And I'm her. I'm her. So right now, anybody really looking to go hard at a girl, shit, baby, what you doing? Oh, you gonna put a nude on there on a back page or something? Go ahead and give another motherfucker that be like, shit, I ain't worried about that, baby. I ain't worried about that. What you want, baby girl? What you need? I'ma be there. You need me to protect you. You need me to look after you. The fuck? Other motherfuckers be like, oh my God, motherfucker, I still got integrity. I still got my motherfucking dignity. And I still got my motherfucking respect because the bitch about this shit is. These niggas know they got a step to even come to me. You see what I'm saying? We ain't gonna ever be the same. This motherfucker's over here chasing, why you don't love me, Bob? Josh, why you don't love me? Why are you leaving me, Michael? Why are you leaving me, Michael? Oh, crybaby ass bitch. A bad bitch ain't concerned about it because shit, who's next? Who's next? Oh, she loose. She for everybody. She did. Bitch, you gotta prove that. And shit, this motherfuckers that been stalking me for about the last 2 to 3 months and be like, bitch, do you go anywhere? Do you do anything? Do you got friends? Motherfucker, I'm mean than a motherfucker. I ain't able to keep fucking friends for too long. They not ready for the truth. Nigga, is you? Y'all grieve different. I brag different. We're not the same. Call me bars or a fucking poetic fucking streamers or something like that, baby. Radical acceptance is certain things you're not able to take it with you when you dead. You can't take it with you when you dead. These would be motherfuckers like, I'm scared of death. Bitch, I've been dead for a long time. Welcome to the Walking Dead, bitch. If you here, welcome to, listen, you over here, welcome to hell, bitch. But shit, I just make heaven on earth. As above, so below shit. I bring my shit from above to right here below shit. Even though I'm living in the burning hell, in the pits of hell, I accept my demons for what the fuck they are. But shit, I can still walk in goddamn truth. Something that a lot of bitches don't ain't capable of doing. Oh, I need proof, bitch. I don't need proof. My intuition's telling me this nigga got something going on with that phone. And instead of sitting there fucking up my psychological, my mental, and emotion, because I don't like going back and forth with you, because that last experience, when I was getting out of my body and I was almost about to make a motherfucker meet his goddamn maker and drop his goddamn body in front of his motherfucking mama's house with my name in his blood. So bitch, you ain't gotta go here and go back and forth about what the fuck I did to that nigga because he tried the fuck out of me and I'm grown as fuck. That's when I know you gotta walk. Y'all motherfuckers talking about I don't want to give up. Oh, because you like the image of saying that you married or some shit. Being married is not a motherfucking prize. The fuck? Shit, the prize is if the motherfucker want to marry you and want to fight for the marriage and keep it. Shit, it's rare and far and few that men even do that shit these days. And if they, when they do, shit, you better motherfucking learn how to keep his ass, respect him, and honor him. And some of y'all bitches don't know how to do that because you too busy on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and everything else. Ooh, look at him, he fine with his six pack. Ooh, look at him, the old thirsty ass bitches. You can go on fucking TikTok right now and go into motherfuckers' lives. None of these niggas ain't got shit going on in their life, and you can see every fucking thirsty bitch that there is. Ooh, what y'all doing? Oh, I'm like, y'all some thirsty ass bitches. Thirsty. Like, nigga, shit, at least a nigga doing something. Oh, you doing tattoos? What ink you using? Oh, you doing a haircut? What type of haircut you doing? And instead of these bitches, oh, you look fine today. Who's such and such coming through the door? You thirsty bitch. Is you thirsty? Go get some motherfucking water from the sink. The fuck? Oh, I need some attention, motherfucker. I don't care for the attention shit. I'll go on TikTok live just to sit there. Motherfucker, do you got conversation or something like that? Is it worth it? Is it valuable? Ask the question. Shit, make sure it's educational so you can learn something. Don't, oh, she pretty. Nigga, I know I'm pretty. I know I'm cute. Shit, I don't need nobody to fucking tell me that shit. And any bitch sitting there talking about she ugly, she's this, bitch. I know I'm pretty. Fucked up teeth and all, I'm pretty. Do better with yourself. Shit, it's still like I gotta remember it's bitches that since I was in motherfucking middle school, 8th grade. Shreddy, you got a big butt. Okay, I got a big butt, but it was something that you wanted, and now we in our 30s, 20s, and 30s. You over here paying for the motherfucking BBL to get on my ass type of level. The fuck? So why would I ever be fucking pressed about the next fucking woman when I had to figure out my whole fucking life? There's bitches getting lips injections. You want to know what they was telling me? Oh, you got dick sucking lips, DSLs. Well, shit, they beautiful, bitch. And it's a whole bunch of bitches that I could watch on the internet all fucking day sitting there paying for, oh, this is a lip plumper. This is how you get a lip filler. This is how you get this and how you get that. So how you gonna make me feel some type of way? I doubt it. There's a motherfucker sitting there getting cheek fillers and shit like that. I feel we can try to fuck again. I'll be there. Shit. Sexy ass woman with tomboy fucking qualities, and I don't give a shit about what nobody's saying. You not gonna make me feel pressed. That's why your baby daddies. And so what? If I gave them niggas the time of day, they will be coming right fucking back. They gonna cheat on the bitches that they with just to get a fucking chance to come back to Sharita. I brag different. The fuck? But shit, why would I want them when half of them are motherfucking pedophiles? The other motherfuckers confused about their sexuality. The other one's gay. Come on now. So why would I be concerned about motherfuckers that I left? Shit, where's the new? Do you want to be here? And if you want to be here, shit, show and prove. Because shit, I ain't got shit to prove to nobody. Shit, I know I am loyal. A lot of bitches can't say that. I'm a real bitch. You ain't shit real about you if you got to sit there and talk about the next motherfucker and compare yourself and get lost in your thoughts. I do my own thing, darling. Okay, this ain't. I'm dealing with a bunch of bitches that want to sit there and live vicariously through SZA's song. I'm on the weekend, face ass bitches. The fuck? I be damn, nigga. Is you here all the way or you not? You still want to be in them streets? Okay, go be in them streets. Onward to the next. Oh, I want to do poly because I just want to have you in my life because you give me the best attention. The fuck? Nigga, is you here or not? Y'all still chasing and going after the other females that a man been with? You are a desperate, low down, low self-esteem having ass motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how much motherfucking plastic surgery talking about. I'm a Barbie. I'm a bad bitch. No, you're a sad bitch, miserable bitch, broke bitch. Need to go get fucking therapy type motherfucking bitches. If you in the motherfucking military, you going hard at a motherfucker because you concerned about a secret, that means you got fucking low self-esteem. Don't come for somebody that you're stealing from. Lying on. Cause what I know, if I don't know anything, they gotta get in fucking numbers to go ahead and go against a motherfucking. To me, that's powerful to me. I've been on my own since I was motherfucking 14. So what are we talking about? Staying alone, being alone, don't give a fuck about being alone. Oh, don't nobody want to be with no woman that gotta act like this. Shit, I gotta be my own man, cause shit, where the real men at? When the real men stand the fuck up, then maybe I can actually really enjoy my motherfucking soft girl era. But shit, ain't shit gonna be soft about me ever. But shit, I know my limits. Cause I got a limit. And y'all out here sitting here doing all this other major ass shit and being concerned like, oh, we gonna quit sending in fucking niggas. When a female gotta send in dudes, just know that they got that energy is gonna be familiar to you. Didn't Janae Aiko make a song called Stranger? Similar way, similar face, starting to feel this similar way. Are you sure we haven't met before? It's called similar energy. It's a familiar. Damn, they started to do that lying like my auntie did. Damn, this motherfucker moving how my granddaddy and my uncle moving. Damn, they got tendency like the touching uncle that's always drunk and touching on the kids. It's called a familiar fucking spirit, bitch. Oh, but he spoils me. He buys me everything. It's only a matter of time. Give it about another 4 days. Say some shit slick out of your mouth. He probably gonna pip hand strong your ass and bust your ass in your goddamn lip as soon as you say some crazy ass shit. It's called familiar. It got a swag. It got a smell to it. It got a way with words with it. I just so happened to have to learn it the hard way. Shit, as soon as they quick to throw fucking religions at me, X. Oh, you work for the folks? X. What else? Oh, you in them streets? Okay, what type of style is in them streets? Oh, X. Oh, you in the drug grant? Which drug gang you in? Oh, you selling weed? Oh, that's a huge flag on the play, cuz. Flag on a motherfucking play. Where you come from? Know what country you come from? Oh, nah, I'm good. I'm good, player. It was nice you find, though. You find in a motherfucker, but hell no. Oh, that motherfucker look like he got a whole bunch of hoes. And he do. Oh, you pimping? I ain't finna get caught up slipping in the pimping, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this motherfucker don't wear cologne? Oh, nigga, you drop bodies. Oh, you ain't got a lot of tattoos on you, or you overly tattooed? Oh, he drop bodies. I'm good, player. You look good, though. I'ma still give that nigga a compliment. Oh, you got that Roman numeral on your ass. Oh, you got that flower. You got that skull. You got the Joker on you. You got the Jack in the Box. Oh, okay, it's certain tattoos you already know, baby. Oh, you got them ropes. You got them different color beads around your neck. Oh, I'm good, Warlock. Bippity boppity boo. I'ma move around from you. You do look cute, but I do too. But bippity boppity boo, I don't do you. I'm cool, poo. Oh shit, you real close with your mama? Oh, I gotta go, player. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit wrong with you having a relationship with your mama and nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't even trying to even waste my time to figure that shit out. I'd rather be alone and mind my motherfucking business. But shit, unless you could prove to me that you worked this third shit, then you know maybe we having a whole different discussion. Cause shit, I'm a spoiled little bitch. Keyword spoil. I spoil myself. So what are you going to be able to do different that I don't already do for myself? These be motherfuckers right now, these are what motherfuckers trying to make my child, my little 17-year-old be in competition with her mom. Oh, my bad, because Sheila been doing that shit for years. I had to sit there and be told for years for people like, you know your mom is jealous of you. It took me forever to fucking believe that shit. That my own, this is supposed to be my mom? She jealous of me? Envious? That was a shocker. That was hard to fucking believe. Till it was right in front of my motherfucking face, currently to this day. The same way where I'm sitting here and have to deal like, oh, these are supposed to be auntie and family shit. I don't believe in fucking family. So if you tight knit with your family, you know, it's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If anything, you know what I'm saying? If somebody comes to me talking about they got broken issues in the family, shit, tell me about it. I'm gonna tell you how to go fix it. Cause I'm not a firm believer of breaking up no motherfucking household. Oh, your marriage is fucked up, sir. Don't get too close, cause I don't want no misconception. But let me help you, so you can go ahead and figure out how to fix your marriage. Though I'll give you some advice. Shit, you can look all day, but don't touch. Shit, it was a motherfucker at the damn hotel. He was like, you know, you can run a business like that, sir. That is a form of tricking, and that's a form of pimping. And you gonna want at least about 20% of that shit because you felt like you gave me the idea. I'm cool off of you, sir. Like, the fuck? And like, I know I can run certain type of fucking business, but nah, I'm cool off of it. But shit, right now, shit, I don't get paid for this shit. They sit here fucking with it. Shit, Bilal, all of them motherfuckers. Like, what's up, y'all? Ain't shit to be motherfucking scared about. None of this shit. Yeah. What Tupac say? I'm fighting to live when I'm living to motherfucking die. The fuck? Like, you got a dark humor in dude. Somebody can do some crazy ass shit in front of me and I won't care. Like, that's like shit. I used to love dating fucking mercenaries. They are fucking fun fucking people. They are fucking fun people. To me, they're hilarious. But, you know, to other people, they'll be like, oh, be scared. I know you a scary bitch. That's why motherfuckers be like, so you wasn't scared? What is there to be scared of? It's a human being. They're having a human experience. They're still doing humanistic fucking things and acting out of certain parts of their brain. You got to know psychology. And often, more than not, some people be like, oh, you're stupid. Yeah, I feel like I should just do something else. Very outlandish, just to make it even more like judgmental. Because motherfuckers are so quick to judge a book by its cover that they just be like, I didn't know that you knew that much. I know, goofy. That's like sitting there trying to tell you about aerodynamics and things like that. Longitude, latitude. Somebody is definitely using coordinates at this time. They don't want to use states, so they're using coordinates. So someone is texting someone coordinates via text messages. Because it's like, well, how would they decipher that? That's another form of Morse code. If you don't know shit about Morse code, then why the fuck are you watching me, stupid? The fuck? Morse code is done in so many ways. You can do it by dots. You can do it by coordinates. You can do it by code words, color coordinations, lines, signals, squiggles. It's just up to you. that's just like no different than back in the day we used to use pig Latin to conversate. They're not going to know what we're talking about. Like, shit don't make you that fucking special. It just allows someone to know what type of shit you into and what you will be capable of doing and how far of the distance you will be willing to go. How low would you go? Bitch, I'm here to disturb the motherfucking peace since they want to distort my motherfucking slumber. And all I want to be doing is just sleeping. I just want to be sleeping. Somebody is at the sleeping. Somebody got the recordings from the sleeping. Because motherfuckers be creeping and lying, denying. Got a bitch crying. Rita, just make it into a song. Nah. Somebody will do it though. They're used to fucking stealing anyway, so whatever. There's even someone willing to be like a production person and be like, look, why don't I put you on and you do some songs and shit like that, nigga? How much you want off of this? 21% because you felt like you offered me an opportunity? Like, the fuck? It's always someone like, oh, we're going to give her this chance and opportunity. If you're going to do it, just fucking do it. I ain't going to do anything extra. It was like a dumbass motherfucker that had the audacity to be in my TikTok DM talking about, I'll give you $3,000, but you got to do this. Like, nigga, the fuck? If you going to send it, fucking send it. Who the fuck raised you? I know your parents didn't raise you as such. Talking about, I'll give you $3,000. No, motherfucker, you're trying to avoid that settlement and that goddamn lawsuit, nigga. And then was sitting there, that was the motherfucker from fucking Puerto Rico. I was like, you got to know the difference how motherfuckers be talking to you and how they going to be sent in to talk to you and shit like that. Using a white man's profile, so it was definitely a black dude at that point. But it was just like, these motherfuckers is just either feeling like somebody is stupid or dumb, Somebody's name is Phyllis. Somebody could do something with a band or a group or travel with someone. They could play like the drum. This is like if say somebody do concerts. So someone could be doing concerts or tours at this time. Somebody could be talking to a surgeon or something like that. Someone wants to block. Somebody's trying to block somebody from traveling. Somebody gonna be looking to move around or something like that. Be mindful. It's a female that's birthday could be June, July, the end of October, November, June or July, February, March. Okay. They could be working with like 3, 4 friends or 5 friends. Some of them they could be they could have been like somebody could have been in like in high school. They could have been part of a band. Okay. Something about Cesar, Leon Thomas, and Masego. We got a lawyer that's tied into a Shriners group. If you're a Shriner, please be mindful. Somebody could be bringing in a message for somebody that passed on. Or it's like you supposed to have this a long time ago. Somebody could make something right. But whoever this motherfucking female is, judicial or hospital, and you still trying to do this gaslighting shit, it's going to end out real bad. Somebody is sitting here busting their ass right now. Like, somebody feel like I'm getting schooled real quick. I'm listening. Somebody's like, I'm listening. Somebody is actually looking at a group of fucking females as very immature. Something gonna happen to some immature ass fucking females. And it's one of those situations you bet not, like, I'm not that person. Like, I'm the person you'll probably see on the news feed sitting there like, that's what the fuck they get. Because you can sense when somebody did some stupid shit. It's some females, they don't see this shit coming. And it's low key, like, it's funny to me. Somebody about to do flip on a motherfucking spouse too. The children's hospital, whoever could have been involved with a child's death, children's hospital, or children's organ harvesting. Police officer and the governor. If they pay somebody today or try to get a group of people, I'm hearing these people will be charged with the murder. Or a premeditated one. Somebody either already unalived somebody or it's a premeditated situation. Somebody's also tracking somebody that they could have let out of a prison, which they're watching the communication. So somebody could work for the government, state, or military facility. Because somebody let somebody out from either Guantanamo or Fort Knox or Fort Leavenworth. They let somebody out from one of those 3 locations. And the person who did that is military, government, or whatever, and they allowed them to come in because they were supposed to give them the tracking of the person. So once the job was done, they were supposed to go back, and then they was going to give them something like special privileges or some shit like that. But somebody been they overextended because I'm getting like it's 2 other people or 2 to 6 other people that they're like, no, they're not the only one. These people are picking this up too. So, once you're in certain frequencies, if these people are tarot readers can pick it up. They don't have to be clairaudient, clairvoyant, and stuff like that. More often than not, they don't know their full capabilities or exactly how to pick up when people are cloaking themselves, because people be like, they're cloaking. Motherfuckers, these will be motherfuckers I could sit there and they fucking live and realize like, these people are cloaking and you don't know that they're cloaking and you still like, such as that. I'm telling. Okay, bitch, you're sitting here conspiring, part of that fucking murder, unbeknownst to you. Like, it's right now, there's people going live doing these tarot reads and they don't realize what the fuck they picking up on, and they don't realize that people are cloaked in certain energy. For me, I don't give a fuck. My life is on the line, so I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Anybody can get it. But on these other motherfuckers, there's people, these are females cloaking themselves as men to sit here and go listen to these things to betray certain men so they can get out of these charges. So if you're a man and you're married, there's females fucking on y'all, serving y'all up. There's gay men that's getting that semen in their throat, going into these tarot readers or going to these practitioners because they got their energy. It only lasts for 2 days. And especially when they do that shit around the full moon or new moon, the energy is so fucking potent that they could pick up on what you gonna do, who you gonna be talking to, who you calling, all this other shit, so they can set y'all asses up. So it's a bunch of men that sitting here, and you sit here, if you going out me shit, why are you going after me? If anything, pay me so you can know exactly who the bitch be. It could be Bethany, Stephanie, Brittany, Courtney, Shortney, Lizette, Lainey, Linda, shit, Glenny, Urelli's, Yannies, and all that other shit. Who you need to know, sir? Shit, some of y'all motherfuckers over here helping bitches that y'all ain't got no business doing. Some of these motherfuckers' marriages is on the line. So they trying to figure out shit. Well, once I get him out of the way, I just want to make sure that I get half of what he, half of his shit. Somebody is sitting here trying to figure out like they've been with somebody for so fucking long, they trying to get half of your shit. And it don't belong to them. For somebody, they want to take your ass out because it's something that they owe you, and they don't want your ass to find out that they had it. This is given like somebody's last name could be Haddock. That they stole it. Yeah. I know the Haddocks in my motherfucking, people in the line with Georgetta and all them like, oh shit, she wasn't supposed to know this, bitch. I already knew. Y'all the fucking full family of ancestors fuck on each other and shit like that. And then try to keep people out of it, especially when they knew that it was military peoples and shit like that. They was notorious of fucking with them in the family and on their own accord. And then try to keep the money for themselves and get life insurance policies on the people when they be like, oh, I remember when she did this to me in 1922. Bitches, 2020 fucking 5. And you still holding on some shit from 1942. I know I said 1922 earlier, but it's just like, that's how long these motherfuckers hold on to these goddamn grudges and shit, and then trying to make people pay for it. It's like, well, shit, I'll get a life insurance policy on them because they used to get, they'll base it off of, you used to get Social Security as a kid, and depending on the diagnosis, if they remember, and then say y'all had like elders in the family that would keep up with the paperwork on y'all when y'all was kids and shit. Like you got them old school grannies and shit like that. Like shit, even in the Caribbean, in the Caribbean where they used to hide that shit is either in the mattress or is a part of the cement in the house where you could remove this shit, or it's part of the under part of the stove or the refrigerator. If not, they had somebody build them a shed, or they got their favorite little fucking flower pot where all the secret paperwork is fucking buried at. You see? And somebody sitting there like, shit, if there was instruments in the house and shit like that, unbeknownst to you, shit, they was smart enough where they used to get their granddaddies, uncles and shit like that. They used to be good at carving shit. And there's a little pocket and stuff like that with extra money. Shit, most of the time, if they had people fix stuff, and you know how y'all be looking in the bathrooms and shit like that, and you be like, damn, who punched a hole in the wall? It ain't no punched hole in the wall. It's paperwork, money, or very important, secretive shit that they've been hiding from y'all asses in them bitches. Shit, it was somebody trying to do me wrong. I was sitting there trying to save them so they can extend their grandmama or their auntie's life. Because somebody keep trying to steal the property. And they gonna get that shit. They gonna get it now. Should have been nice to me, because this bitch is coming after me talking about, you coming for my man. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you, your relationship, or your man. Because if I wanted that nigga, I would have took him right there and then. If I wanted to do something, I would have did it then. Like, they don't hold that much relevance. These are motherfuckers that are so consumed with how they look and their relationship. And motherfucker, you doing the most. For a motherfucker that's supposed to have self-esteem and confidence, is really low for you to feel like somebody's doing something towards you. Because somebody did some impulsive shit and then trying to cover it up. Oh, let me get these military people and friends to help us cover up that we did participate in unaliving their kid, where their family did, and we're trying to cover it up so we don't get the liability. And then on top of that, their family was trafficking them and we got involved. So like right now, it's a lot of fucking people sitting here like, you gonna look stupid. Because this shit is fucking federal. And then y'all coming from out of the country. Once you cross state lines towards a person that you committed a crime to, that's one strike. Second one, once you get motherfuckers, when you go get motherfuckers from out of the country, motherfucker, you just open up a whole fucking can of worms. Then you go ahead and God forbid that you, well, my auntie, she works for the governor. All right, auntie working for the governor, you just got the governor in fucking trouble for your bullshit. Oh, where our families look like James and his family, the Parhams and Taylors, right? They stay in Clarksville, Tennessee. There's a church right next to the property that they have for where they, their granddad and their grandmama, Hildred and Charles Parham, right? They had that land was their land. But they sold it off for some bullshit ass change. But they forced that man to hurry up. Even though he had Alzheimer's, dementia, or some shit like that. But he was a Mason. They were Eastern Stars and shit. But they also in Clarksville, Regina had this thing where she always loved the fucking brag, but out of all the sisters and all the family, she was always the motherfucking broke one, right? So I had learned to pay attention to her ass. And with it, it was like shit. It was her own sister. Baby was like, yeah, she real honorary, she real hateful and shit like that. I was like, I know, baby, you ain't gotta fucking tell me because I know the bitch is dirty. And then when she mean ugly and shit like that, that's when I start paying so much attention. Like everything started making sense. Yeah, Tommy Meeks and them, they the most notorious out here. So any lawyer working with Tommy Meeks and the Meeks and he got ties to Judge Stacey Barnes. And then Barnes, he's friends with one girl that I went to school with. I want to say that her name was like Linda Judith or some shit like that. She was friends with him. But then she ended up confessing to me that her friend was the guardian ad litem of my son's DCF state case when that was happening. And then come to find out, not only was that, they had folks in Nashville that was tied to the hospital and in the DCF center up there. So then she was like, yeah, but also come to find out, they were friends with the prosecutor, which was how she knew before the prosecutor was able to call me to tell me that they charged the dude with with what he did. She called me like an hour before the prosecutor got to call me. Oh, Rita, did you get a chance to hear about this? Not giving the lady a chance to tell me. That's how I knew it was some shit going on. Then when come to find out, James, his name is James Potter, which was my attorney for the case. Come to find out that they were friends with like a golfing company or some shit like that. So when I found all that shit out, I was like, all right, I'm gonna find a perfect fucking opportunity. And the opportunity, it says, seize the moment, bitch. Take down every fucking attorney. You know how to do this shit now. Sharita, all it requires for you, I need one more motherfucking law book. I ain't got that little extra, like, because I want to say that cost of those books is about $800 total to get the books that I need to get my hands on. I said, shit, call me, Afeni, okay? Call me her. Call me her, because motherfucker, I was like, I will enjoy taking this shit down. Pro se is not as difficult as the fuck they make it seem. So this is where they was trying to get the people from Fort Campbell, because I want to say 2014, it was somebody that came up there and was saying that they were like family or relatives to one of the judges out there, but they was also tied to one of the colonels from Garrison at Fort Campbell. So I was like, oh, so y'all motherfuckers work hand in hand. That's why when I knew about, at that time, he was First Sergeant Barone, and then I can't remember the name of the commander who he was working with at that time, but First Sergeant Barone, that nigga gave himself dead away when he was just so adamant about like trying to kiss ass and shit like that. So I was like, sure, at any given time, it's time for you to get some type of promotion. They gonna make sure that you're not promoting. Now, Captain Summers, I had Captain Barber, Carrie Barber. Well, now she Barber. And then First Sergeant Nosworthy. They fuck with me. Oh, they had fuck with me. But then it was just like, business over everything when they was sitting there doing certain shit. Lieutenant Varela, she was on her shit. Orlando Varela, he was on this shit. But shit, he made sure he moved around because he's like, shit, I don't want no parts of this. He was Puerto Rican and she was white, country girl. They out there in Georgia. Which I still appreciate her, but it's like, shit, the appreciation will be more the fact that why is everybody fucking falling back instead of, hey, Sharita, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, shit, when it's an attack on your life, you'll realize who's really fucking for you and who's against you at that time. And in this situation, it was one of those situations, and I was like, damn, who do you trust in this situation whenever certain things is like this? Because it's like they need you to play like, they need to play as if you're psychologically or mentally or emotionally incompetent. They got to make it seem crazy. But however, when they're not capable of making it sound crazy, what's their next thing to do? They got to go more aggressive to come towards you. And if it's not to get you sick inside the hospital, because once they got your ass in the hospital, shit, that's their grounds. Because what's easier to cover up a crime when you die in a hospital? Oh, it's health complications, lung failure, blood clots, or you bleeding in the brain, or they already had this type of health condition. That shit ain't nothing new. If not, shit, they gotta blow up your whole fucking building, or they gotta set up a fake bullshit robbery, or get you attacked by certain people in the local government or police. And more often than not, it's gonna be from the police, or police or sheriff department. It's just depending on how big or how small your town is. More often than not. But if you don't know shit about coordinates and stuff like that, you'll know. But right now, it's more females doing this shit. It's about 22 of them. And also, this, for me, it's the Veterans Affairs. Like I said, OBGYN, them motherfuckers is shitting bricks right now. And then they trying to get Orange County Police Department, Sheriff Department, to like cover this shit up, because they know what the fuck they did last year. That they was dead fucking wrong for that shit. And then it's like in 2022, they knew I had the, like, even when they did the funeral, my son died November 5th, 2021. We had the funeral November 14th or the 17th of 2021. But by 2022, they knew the shit that was happening. They shouldn't have never covered it up. Because that was something that should have been like, public, but they wanted to keep it quiet because somebody's name is Wyatt. Chief of state, chief of police, something like that, chief of something. But they wanted to just like keep this shit quiet. But who the lady was, she had dual citizenship for Brazil in the state. And then when I started running into those people, I was like, okay, that means they don't have major connections, but she was running real estate. But from that point, 2022, it was like, we got to get this bitch out of the way, because they knew how much money they would have had to pay me, because for one, the apartment wasn't up to par. 2, how it happened. 3, they didn't release the camera. 4, the police. 5, the situation of how far they took this shit. So either fucking way around, it's like it's no getting around it, right? So they just needed to go ahead and play like, okay, well, act like she don't exist. So the moment they started treating like, when you ain't had no issues with your health care and stuff like that, more often than not, and they giving you to run around like, oh, you need to go see this doctor, you need to go see this doctor, and you know exactly what the fuck wrong with you, and they trying to play like they don't know, and they got you keep coming back, or they keep trying to dope you up with this medicine. Baby, that's the ultimate okie doke. And shit, with the Veterans Affairs shit, they just looking to avoid that motherfucking lawsuit, because that's a big ass lawsuit on top of that, because it's like, for one, the homeless program. Then I'm out and about with a special needs child, meaning I was meant to get emergency services. Anytime that you're out and about with children, Veterans Affairs or not, and then you have special needs children, there are emergency fundings that are meant for you to put you into a home. You're not meant to be in a shelter, especially with special needs children, and they have very severe needs. There is state grants and funds and homelessness money out there for families. And somebody been using that shit for campaigns, living it up, using it for real estate, covering up crimes and shit. And some of them been paying hitmans and shit like this to make this shit go away. Like, the worst mistake that they could have did was to sit there and allow the same fucking people from the sheriff department to keep circling and coming out. That was the worst fucking mistake that they did. But they aggressively, they've been going out of their jurisdiction. And if you don't know, if you're not well versed with police or sheriff departments like that, that's why shit, if you're going to be a criminal, at least know how that bitch works. Know the ins and out of a police department, sheriff department, what codes and penal shits that they gonna go through. Shit, you always in conflict with a goddamn lawyer or judge, should know the ins and outs so you can actually have a fucking case. Do you understand what I'm saying? No. I'm not fit to be under your motherfucking jurisdiction for you to go ahead and persuade this motherfucking case, because all I know is y'all can be fucking friends and be sitting here discussing this case as soon as I go back, or trying to falsely, get arrested and shit like that. Because they will falsely fucking arrest you with no probable cause, or you're being aggressive, you're being a nuisance, fake noise complaint, or fake welfare checks and stuff like that. God forbid you're a person to mind your business. They'll try to do that shit with the fake welfare check. Because right now they still fighting that fucking case about that Navy woman that was cooking food when they came into her house. Right now, the Veterans Affairs is being held accountable and the police department is being held accountable. God forbid we go fuck with another veteran, a female veteran that has a weapon that is certified and got their weapons license. We're going to do it again. Why are we going to keep allowing history to repeat itself for a third? Well, actually, this will be like the 5th time that they did this shit. You meant to tell me that IA and the people are not going to look into that shit? But this time you doing it chemically, you doing it forcefully, you doing it aggressively, you putting people around the community, you're paying them, then you're cyberbullying, then you're paying people to do this. So eventually the right people are going to start paying attention to social media, because now it's more people speaking up on the gang stalking, the harassing, the abuse and stuff like that. People are talking about it. Shit, if anybody's part of the streets and shit like that, I'd be like, nah, I'm cool. Nah, I don't even need the money. Shit, yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck if I did need the money. Shit, I'll let you slide it, but shit, I'm sliding that shit to the feds. Cause shit, especially if you got the freedom and you know that they ain't gonna really be looking into you because you're a criminal, shit. The feds pay you way much more than your fucking state and the motherfucking local police. Shit. I'm sliding that shit to the feds every time. Oh yeah, hey, here you go. I'd rather be a CI for the fucking feds than I do and have immunity from the fucking feds than I would from the state government. Fuck you mean? They pay way much more and shit. I get way more security and certainty that they ain't gonna fuck with me. On God. On God. Because when you work for their ass shit, what you know, on what kind of job, what's the career with this shit, they'll make sure that your business, as long as you ain't fucking with kids, they don't care. Long as it ain't shit to do with kids, they don't really be giving a fuck about what you doing. Honestly, like no bullshit. Long as it ain't got shit to do with kids, they don't give a fuck. People make the world go round. 1970s, baby. Are you Malcolm X? Shit, Martin Luther King was really taken out because he was messing with a white bitch. Like, come on, man. Ain't no secret to that shit. His wife was a little upset and mad, and then she collected that motherfucking insurance, and they've been chilling since that. Now, Malcolm, that situation is a whole little different. It's a whole little different. Parkinson's disease is a neurological nerve. Food. Over time, it starts to take over. But you got to be able to take care of the health right on time before it takes over. Shit, clinical research is nothing but for you to be a public open guinea pig. You're just under a non-disclosure agreement. You see? To not speak about certain medicines and stuff like that they're giving. Because they got to see if it's working. Is it effective? That means they don't use the placebo. They actually using the shit. Other people in the public, it's a placebo. Is it working? Motherfucker, it ain't gonna ever work, bitch. You getting a sugar pill. Fuck. That's why the VA used to hate to see me coming. Like, no, what's the effects? How can it affect my stomach? How can it affect my blood? And they used to be mad than a motherfucker. Shit. Psychologists and psychiatrists hate to see me coming. Like, yeah, we got this new med. Okay, well, let me go see who's the person, who's running it, what type of chemicals they known for. Is it bioengineering? Are they invested in other fucking companies? Are they invested in AI? Are they invested in this type of technology? Shit. I'm going to look into that shit because you not going to use me unsolicited to solicit at the same fucking time. The fuck? I'll get the keys to the streets, but you want me to shut up, give me my motherfucking money, bitch. Quit trying to block me and then sitting here trying to use my information and going up to the White House, Pentagon and shit like that and trying to say that you came up and y'all was able to solve this crime when y'all coming over here every fucking time and then talking about, oh, we did a sting. You only was able to do the sting based off of coming over here on my motherfucking live. But I ain't tripping about it. Shit, do it right, but make sure you give me my motherfucking money and take down the people you need to. What T.I. say, expeditiously. I need that. Motherfuckers over here acting like, I'm your sugar mama. Ain't nobody motherfucking sugar mama. I remember James punk ass trying to say that fuck ass shit to my, you my sugar mama. Nigga, go get a job. I'd rather be with a nigga that's helping himself and then I help his ass get where the fuck he going. I'll be an assist. Motherfucker, make this a assistant plan. But on this shit, sign this motherfucking contract while you at it, because I'm going to need my shit back. The fuck? That's why I don't take no relationship serious. Like, yeah, motherfuckers out here desperate for fucking relationships, fighting over a fucking man who don't mind keeping you or not. Y'all real, it's a whole bunch of immature ass motherfucking people like, oh, well, unbeknownst to her, we let Ayana do that to him. Because I was like, my son was not going to move unless he knew somebody he trusted. Because I would have heard him screaming outside like, this shit right here still eats at me. Like, I was like, I know whoever fucking knowing about my son, I know that shit is eating at their conscience. I know the motherfuckers can't sleep. I know for a fact the motherfuckers ain't sleeping. My kids are too fucking pure for that shit. And then y'all went on ahead and did that shit. The oldest motherfucker, they become what you were thinking. And I know when I was pregnant with that motherfucker, I was so fucking violent. That's why they tell you when you're pregnant with kids, you have to be very mindful about what you're feeling, what you're thinking. You got to keep yourself out of depression and all that other shit, because chemically that child is growing in your womb. So every time that you sit in there being angry, mad, attitudes, chemically imbalanced, if you was just a motherfucker that just didn't know how to control yourself doing that, you're putting that onto that child. So regardless, even though that child takes part of you and then the other parent, that child will most likely, if you was real fucking violent and shit like that, and your brain wasn't sitting there, that child is gonna take that shit on. If you was fighting urges about your sexuality and shit like that, that child would take it on. People be making science more difficult than what it don't have to be. Shit, quantum physics is not that difficult to figure out. Physics, chemistry, anatomy, physiology, all the parts of the bloodstream, the system, diseases and stuff, it's not difficult to figure out. People make this shit more difficult than what it needs to be. Even down to relationships, understanding the opposite sex, let alone barely the same sex. And then it's like the biggest thing of it is just like, my deepest regret, why did I have to come to motherfucking Earth? Why do I have to be in Earth? Goddamn. Oh, you should desire to be with a person. I'm not necessarily don't give a shit. But however, when people fuck with you, they just fuck with you. And they fuck with me, I fuck with you. Simple. Like, I don't make nothing more difficult. But the moment you decide to get disrespectful, cross any of my fucking boundaries, game face, bro. Game face, bro. Everybody got an enemy out here in this bitch. But I'm 100% sure anybody coming to me to be a fucking enemy to me, when I don't intentionally make an enemy, you got way bigger ones. How do you want them to be exposed, or do you need me to draw them in? Because I could utilize that gift, because motherfuckers be like, oh, you're manipulating, man. You do this. Motherfucker, I ain't trying to do no Medusa shit, but if I got to pull a Medusa on you, I got to Medusa your ass. You hear me? You just got to be mindful about how the fuck you playing with fucking people. Don't come over there playing, because everybody not playing, and I'm not the motherfucker to play with you. Are we playing games? I thought we was... My bad. I thought we was playing. Sheree, why you had to go take it? I thought we was playing. Motherfucker. I thought we was being big ass kids. You thought you was gonna snake me and get away. Motherfucker, let me pull a python or boa constrictor move on that ass real quick. You a snake. Which one you need me to be? The python or the boa constrictor? The cobra? The rattlesnake? Which one? Choose. The fuck? But I ain't gonna snake you first. You started to do the snake shit, so I thought we was playing the games, shoots and ladders and shit. I thought we was playing snake games. I thought we was going all the way back to the Nokia cell phones and playing the little snake game. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I thought we was playing that. Gobble gobble. I thought we was playing Operation. Y'all be great. I'll be back later.